send emails that are individual, but they are mass sends that have tracking technology as well as follow-up technology, then I want to talk to you right now about GMass. GMass is essentially a plugin extension that's built into your Gmail account that can be set up and used to send out mass emails that have all of this tracking technology. It's super cool. I want to share with you how to use it right now. So what you're looking at on my screen is actually my Gmail account, right? So most of us have Gmail, a very trusted email server system as we build it up and improve it. And what I want to do is I want to send out a follow-up email to an event that I hosted. But I don't want to take the time to fill all these out one by one via email, right? There's a bunch of these here and send them one by one. I don't have time for that, but I want them to feel personal and feel like I sent them to each individual person, because statistically, when we use a person's name in the subject line or when we write to them, right, we're going to have a higher open ratio. People are going to be more apt to feel like it's personal for them. So that's why I use GMass, okay? So GMass looks like this. Here's the deal. You're going to have to sign up for it. At the time of this recording, it's about $20 per month to sign up for it, just for the standard plan. But what you get is pretty cool. So what you can see here is just, this is the same way if I were to compose any sort of email in Gmail, but now I have this GMass button built into it. And what I can do is I can write my email in here. As you can see here, this is a follow-up email that I created where I'm sharing additional valuable resources to real estate agents from a class that I taught. But what I do is if I click this GMass button down, I can do a ton of different things. I can check to see if my emails are going into spam. I can check to analyze who's opening the email, who's clicking on the links. Now I have data and analytics on, like, is this thing even getting read or open, which is cool. And then I can personalize it, right? I can personalize it by different fields if I want to use someone's, say, for example, their first name. And then here's what's cool. This is more of an advanced feature, right? You got the tracking technology, but then down here you can do an auto follow-up, right? So if someone doesn't reply within, say, 2 days, I could have an automated auto follow-up, and I can just keep this going, right? Stage 1, stage 2, etc. Lastly, I can schedule these out. So if you are sending a mass amount of emails, you of course don't want to look like you're just spamming people and send them all at once. You could schedule this out. You could schedule at the speed of how many emails per day. So if you are using GMass to prospect big lists, then I would highly encourage you to upgrade and use these tools so that your email account doesn't get flagged as spam and you can get by that, right? And again, it just goes deeper into even more advanced stuff, all right? So you go as deep as you want. I'm going to keep it pretty service level. So let's just say you want to send an email to a big group of people. Best thing you can do, in my opinion, is first get all of their emails into some sort of list, and then we want to essentially use, in my opinion, we're going to use a Google Sheet to get all that data. So for my example, I host a ton of classes and events, and here is an event with 73 people who signed up for it. And what I'm going to do is I downloaded this list, okay, as a CSV file. It's right over here. I downloaded it for all of my RSVPs. Next, what I do is I go into Google, okay? So I've got a Google Drive, and it's free to have a Google Drive. If you have Gmail, you're going to have at least, I think, 20 gigs for free. But all I did was I just have this curated folder for all of my follow-up emails. And what I can do is I can actually, best thing to do is within this folder, I could click New. I could click New Google Sheet, okay? And this is a shared folder with GMass, so I'm just going to click Sure, create a new one. And then all I got to do is I'm going to import my spreadsheet from Eventbrite right here, File. I'm going to click Import. I'm going to grab that spreadsheet that I downloaded from Eventbrite. I'll click Upload. I'm going to take this spreadsheet, drag it in here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And now it is uploaded. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to click Import Data. It's going to create a new spreadsheet with all that data. So that's how we quickly take any spreadsheet, bring it into as a Google Sheet, right? We can name it. Let's just call this test spreadsheet. I actually already did this just 5 minutes ago, but now I just need to clean it up. I'm going to get rid of these fields. All I need, in my opinion, at the bare bones minimum, I want first name, last name, email, phone number, just for the heck of it, right? Okay. The rest of this data, I don't need it for this purpose of just emailing, so I'll just delete it here. It's all just provided in Eventbrite, and this is it, right? Here's my list. Here are my people. Here's all the data from Eventbrite that filled it out, okay? So I already just did this. I'm just going to close out of this It's literally this one right here. It's the same thing. Okay. So now I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell GMass, hey, take the first name of each person in the email and let's send individual emails. So popping back over into Gmail over here, what does this look like? It looks like this, okay? So I've gone ahead, I've created my email. I've used, now this is the tags, right? This is how we use tags. And you can see here, this tag is either use the first name from the spreadsheet, or if the first name field is blank, just have it say, hey, friend. So it's either gonna say, hey, Jared, right? Or hey, friend. Same thing up here with the subject line. I always love to use a first name tag in the subject line. I like to throw an emoji. I think your email is going to stand out. If that emoji does make it through into their inbox, your email is going to pop out, right? They're going to see that emoji because no one does that with subject lines. So it's different. I want it to pop out, right? I'll plug in what I want to say, what I want to share, right? Boom, here it is. And now this is curated for each individual person. What do I do next? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically say, let's send this thing. Let's send it to all these people. So very, very important thing that you don't want to do, okay, down here is this blue send button. Once you plug in all of your recipients, if you click the blue send button, it's just going to send the email curated as it is without filling in the information to all those people. And it will literally say, hey, first name / friend. So don't hit the blue send button. Don't make that mistake like I did one time, okay? Strictly focus over here on the GMass button. So let's do it. I'm gonna click this drop down button here. Also, one more thing that I love is as I send out these follow-up template and emails, it automatically saves them. It saves them for me so I can see and I can re-click them and reuse them quicker. If I have the same event again or the same curated email, I just click on it and it's done. One less thing to do. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over to this email, and right here in recipients, the way I bring in all these people is I'm actually going to click this button right here, this little button. And when I click on it, let me just move this here, right? I could do it from a list. I like to do the Google Sheet. So I'm going to click from a Google Sheet. I've already connected my Google Drive to this entire system. I'm going to click this drop down. You can see here it pulls in the most recent sheets. Here's the one that I want right here from January 8th. Okay. 80 rows. Cool. Also, what's nice about this is if there's duplicates, it automatically can remove all the duplicates out. So you're not sending the email to the same person twice. Connect the spreadsheet. Let's bring it in. Watch what happens. Boom. So it took that 80, right? There were duplicates, there were mistakes, whatever. It whittled it down to 65 people. All right. With first names, last names, and emails. And now all I got to do, I'm all ready to go. Let me proofread it. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. And now I'm going to go ahead and click on this GMass button. Okay. And when I click on this, it's going to send out individual emails to all 65 people. And let's go for it. Click. It likes to warn me, hey, don't make a mistake. You sure you want to hit 65 people? I think so. Let's send it. Boom, done. Okay, so now it's popping out. Should do this within like the next minute or so. If I go over here to my sent page, right, you're going to start to see these are ones that I've sent from the past, right? They're all individual emails, okay? Probably once I refresh this and click it, yep, it's starting to send these out again, right? Those are old ones, but it's all going to end up here in the sent file within the next minute or so. They all popped out. So that's how you use GMass. Pretty cool. I like it. It's handy. It's easy. I like it because I work out of Gmail and I just plug it in. So if that's helpful, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm Jared Larkin. I'm a sales rep with Chicago Title. If you want to learn any other valuable ways to kind of hack your business, hack your life, especially if you work in the real estate space, follow me at milehighTitleGuy.com. I send weekly emails sharing real estate tools, resources, marketing ideas. If you're in the Denver metro area and you're a real estate professional, come hang out with me. I teach and host a ton of classes for the real estate community with Chicago Title. And until the next video, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.